Oh, hello everyone, it's Adam Okiji from Drum School Finders, Drum Study Abroad on Instagram, and I'm here today in Abuja with Mr. Will, who has come today to tell us all about their amazing opportunities for those of you wishing to study medicine or become doctors in the UK or USA.
Drum study abroad. Drum study abroad. Drum study abroad. Drum study abroad.
Great, thanks very much, Ada. So, we give you some excellent opportunities to become a doctor. If you've ever thought about becoming a doctor, you've probably encountered lots of issues and roadblocks on the way. It can be quite a complicated procedure, very bureaucratic. Your results have to be excellent, and many people think it costs a lot of money. And hopefully during the course of the next few minutes, we'll break down some of the myths about becoming a doctor and try and explain how we can make it easier for you.
Drum study abroad. Drum study abroad.
Medicine.
If you have the qualifications, you have any kind of aptitude for science, and you know how it is in many countries around the world. If you're into science as a kid, if your parents automatically want you to become a doctor, many of those people drift into other professions. The reason why is because the medical profession is very, very difficult to get into. Even if you get the sort of top results of something like A-level in England, you don't necessarily get into medicine because it's very, very competitive. So 3 A stars at A-level is not necessarily a guarantee of getting you into medicine. So those people, flit into things like pharmacy, physiotherapy, nursing, biochemistry, which in themselves are very, very reputable professions, but they don't command the same level, let's say, prestige and income levels that becoming a doctor can become. So often the program we offer is something that's an alternative opportunity for students to get into a compact sort of undergraduate qualification lasting 5.5 years, which gives students the same qualification they get in 8 years. Or the other program we have is a 4-year graduate program, which is designed for those students who have already dabbled with the idea of becoming a doctor, postponed that because they couldn't get in the first time around, or maybe went off to somewhere like Kazakhstan or Uzbekistan or Russia or China to do medicine, and now they want to get into, shall we say, the American healthcare system, in which case this opportunity exists for them. And we can take students who've got any kind of science background. So if they have a first degree in one of the sciences, or they've got one in one of the health-related professions, we can look very closely at their transcripts and we can give them this alternative opportunity to get back into the medical profession if that's indeed what they want. It's the one area where people dream of becoming a doctor because it's a guaranteed job for life, there's lots of prestige, and there's the opportunity to take your skill sets anywhere around the world. We're offering something that is slightly more simplified in that we're giving you the chance to do a US-style medical degree, not in the USA, but in the UK. And we do that how? We can take students after school, we can take students after the first degree.
Sorry, when he says after school, so if you've got a WIAC result, you could actually qualify without A-level to foundation to actually do medicine.
Absolutely, and we have a program there called the 5.5-year program. The 5.5-year route that we're talking about, which leads towards a medical degree for students, which would normally take 8 years in the USA, providing 4 years of undergraduate qualification plus 4 years of medical school, and can be quite expensive. We managed to concertina that into 5.5 years by taking students after the WIAC. We can take them after A-levels, we can take them after IB, and then they would come into a pre-med program which we carry out in the UK, which is effectively a Bachelor of Medical Science, including all the different science disciplines like biochemistry, physics, maths obviously, followed by 1 year medical science curriculum and 1.5 years leading towards preparation of what we call the USMLE.
So can you tell us what the USMLE is?
It's the United States Medical Licensing Examination, and this is the first of 3 steps which are necessary to become a doctor in the USA with the right to live, work and practice. Now, the first stage takes place after you've completed the medical sciences curriculum portion of the program. So after 3.5 years of an undergraduate qualification, in which case you will have attained first of all, a Bachelor of Medical Science degree, followed by a Postgraduate Diploma of International Medical Science, which itself is in itself a very, very sort of prestigious qualification you can take around the world, followed by 0.5 years of studying for the USMLE step preparation. Step 1 will then be qualified to go on to what we call clinical rotations. Now, people are very, very familiar with that word. It involves 2 years of spending time on the job, if you like, learning on the job in sort of teaching hospitals in either the UK or the USA. We have 7 hospitals in the UK where we can do that, in various parts of the United Kingdom, and also 17 hospitals in the USA. So the student has the right to do that in both the UK, the USA, or both. So that's the clinical portion. Now, once a student has completed their clinical portion of their program, which is a combination of knowledge, science, and practice, they then do what we call USMLE Step 2, the United States Medical Licensing Examination Step 2. Now, this part of the program means that if they pass successfully, they are qualified MD students. So they've got a degree.
And when you say MD, it's medical doctor.
Medical doctor.
Oh,
very, very different from the MBBS you would get in the UK. This is the American qualification, which is leading the student on towards what we call residency. And residency in the USA is very different from our normal understanding of the word residency. When we talk about residency, to most students, they think of PR, they think of sort of living in that country. To a certain extent, that is true, but you will eventually get the right to live, work, and practice in the USA.
Okay.
But residency in this sense is probably the equivalent of what you would call in the UK a house job, which means
right.
living,
Okay,
working, practicing on the job.
Right.
So residency takes place in a number of places around the USA. In fact, last year we had 400 students doing approximately 20 different specialties across 40 different states.
That's great.
It's at this stage where the student decides, what do I want to be? What part of medicine do I want to be involved in? Do I want to go into obstetrics, gynecology, radiology, oncology, anything with an ology on the end, family medicine, and so on and so forth. And it can take anything from 2 to 5 years.
Oh, wow.
So, and the great thing about this as well is you also get paid when you're doing it. So not only do you have the qualification, not only are you actually learning on the job, not only are you practicing, you're actually getting paid to do that. And the payment for that is anything between $50,000 to $80,000, so it's actually quite lucrative.
Okay, and how many years is the residency again?
Anything from 2 to 5 years. On average, it's about 3.
Okay.
For a reasonably straightforward qualification, like kind of going into family medicine, obviously a couple of years, 2 and a bit years, if you like.
Okay.
But if you're going into something like general surgery, which is a little bit more complicated, that's going to take about 5 years.
Okay, so it actually depends on the stream of medicine.
Absolutely, yeah.
What area of specialization the student
Yeah,
decides to
that's
take.
right.
Okay, alright.
And choosing a residency means obviously spending time with the university itself, working out exactly where you want to be, what specialty do you want to be in, is there a particular location in the United States you want to be in, does it have to be a sunny part of the United States? If you're particularly into sort of cold weather, there's plenty of places in the USA you can do that. So the USA obviously is a very, very diverse and interesting country where you can go to many different places. It's worth rolling back a little because we have talked initially in the first part of this conversation about the UK,
Yes.
and now we're talking about the USA. Our program is a fast track designed to get students into the United States, but using the UK as a platform, which makes much more sense. It means you don't have to go to another country like, say, Russia or China or Kazakhstan or the Caribbean. You can actually UK with its excellent facilities, prestigious reputation, and superb medical schools in order to use that as a springboard towards success in the USA. And once you're in the USA, you're going to be doing your residency. At some point during your residency, you're going to go into the third and final stage of the USMLE, which is USMLE Step 3.
Okay.
Successful passing of that means that you are now licensed to live, work and practice in the United States and some other countries as a doctor. That includes Canada, includes Gulf countries, and occasionally if the student wants to return back to their own country, they would maybe have to do sort of a test depending on the country they're from in order to be able to live, work and practice in that country.
So with this program, at the end of the USMLE, the student can actually go and work in Canada.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that qualification is accepted in different countries.
Absolutely, yes.
I also have a question about salaries. How much do doctors in the US earn? Because I've heard that they are one of the highest earning countries for doctors. Is that true information? Or?
It is actually, and that's one of the reasons why so many people want to go to the United States, because being a doctor wherever you are, in most countries, tends to be a very, very prestigious, obviously reputable profession, one which you're more or less guaranteed a job for life. Yes, things like artificial intelligence are going to be a lot more involved in sort of medicine, but they're not going to entirely take over from the skills of a surgeon's hands, if you like. So doctors are obviously always going to be in demand. So it is a very, very highly paid profession. If you're looking at somewhere like the UK, Belgium, Holland, Australia, Germany, Switzerland, France, all those kind of countries, yes, doctors are very, very highly paid. But if you're looking at the salary levels that doctors in the United States can command, it's a lot higher. The average starting salary for a doctor in something like family medicine, so this would be what we call in the UK general practice, would be in the region of about 175 to, beg your pardon, 155 to $180,000. The average starting salary. Exactly. The average.
Did you hear that?
The average starting salary for a doctor in the USA is roughly in the region of about $200,000, but the average salary for a doctor in the USA is about $315,000.
Wow.
It's not uncommon for people.
$315,000.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
It's not uncommon for people with sort of very, very highly skilled sort of areas.
So what areas of medicine would you say are highly skilled?
Neurosurgery, oncology, radiology, gynecology.
Okay.
Those kind of areas can command salaries of anything from $450,000 up to $700,000 per annum.
Go and study medicine. Well, I think you've actually said a lot, and I would say that your options are very, very attractive. If you're an undergraduate student or a postgraduate student that thinks that they want to be a doctor and live, work and practice in the USA, this is definitely for you. So we would be waiting for your call. If you have any inquiries, do let us know. We would love to have you. So bye, Will.
Bye. See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
If you are looking for a company to trust, though, Drum Study Abroad, them there for you.